You just woke up in Master Chief's armor after a Covenant attack. Your mission? Survive. The only problem is, you're trapped in a regular human body facing superhuman challenges. Imagine feeling the suit's weight crushing down as you struggle to even stand upright. Could your unmodified body withstand what awaits? In today's video, we're calculating exactly how quickly you'd die trying to perform Master Chief's most iconic feats. From orbital drops that would liquefy your organs to recoil forces that would shatter your wrists, science is about to crush your Spartan dreams in spectacular fashion. We'll explore the brutal physics that separate legendary Spartans from ordinary humans like us. And of course, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. So, what would happen if you decided to put on Master Chief's MJOLNIR Armor right now? You might imagine yourself becoming an unstoppable super soldier, blasting through alien hordes with ease. But the reality? Your adventure would end before it even began. With you lying motionless on the ground, your body broken by the very suit designed to enhance it. Let's talk about what makes this half-ton technological marvel so deadly to the average person. The MJOLNIR Armor is an integrated combat system that requires a direct connection to your nervous system through a sophisticated neural interface. This isn't like slipping on a jacket. It's more like rewiring your brain to control a completely new body. The interface creates a seamless connection between thought and action, allowing for lightning-fast responses impossible with normal human reflexes. This technological marvel becomes your Achilles heel when the neural interface activates. Your standard human nervous system simply can't handle this integration. Your brain would be flooded with sensory input at a volume and speed it was never designed to process, essentially short-circuiting your neural pathways. It's like trying to run the latest high-end video game on a 20-year-old computer. The system crashes immediately because the hardware can't keep up with the demands. Within seconds, you'd suffer permanent neurological damage if you survived at all. The armor's weight and movement amplification compound this danger. The MJOLNIR system amplifies a wearer's movements by a factor of 5, turning a simple gesture into a powerfully enhanced action. When you attempt to move your arm, that motion, now amplified 5-fold and combined with the armor's 1,000-pound weight, generates forces powerful enough to rip your muscles from bone and shatter your skeleton. In Halo's canonical lore, there's a grim account of an ordinary Marine who attempted to wear Spartan armor. His normal, unenhanced movements triggered the suit's force multipliers, which instantly broke his bones and killed him. His own motion became the weapon that destroyed him, a logical consequence of the physics involved. Our current real-world military exoskeletons offer a stark contrast. Today's most advanced units require extensive training and can only boost human strength by about 20 to 30%. These existing exoskeletons are carefully calibrated to work with unmodified human physiology, limiting their power to prevent injury. Even with these safeguards, operators need lengthy training periods to master them. The technology gap between our current systems and the MJOLNIR Armor is enormous. Our exoskeletons focus on limited assistance for specific tasks, like lifting heavy equipment or reducing fatigue during long marches. They're not designed for comprehensive combat enhancement. They can't withstand direct combat or extreme environmental conditions, and they certainly don't integrate with the user's nervous system in any meaningful way. The harsh reality is that decades of technological advancement would still leave us far short of creating anything approaching the MJOLNIR system. And even if we somehow built the armor tomorrow, we'd still face the fundamental biological limitation. Unmodified humans simply can't use it without dying. This is precisely why the Spartan-II program was about rebuilding humans from the inside out. The extensive augmentations Spartans undergo, including carbide ceramic ossification for virtually unbreakable bones and dramatically enhanced muscle density, aren't optional extras. They're absolutely essential prerequisites for surviving inside the armor. Those reinforced bones aren't just for surviving inside MJOLNIR Armor. They're what prevents Master Chief from becoming a human smoothie every time he makes one of his signature orbital drops. In Halo 2 and 3, after many crazy missions in space, Chief plummets from space and somehow walks away with barely a scratch. For you, that fall would be your final, albeit spectacular, moment. Imagine yourself in this scenario. The final showdown has ended, the enemy ship destroyed, but now you're hurtling toward Earth with no escape pod, no parachute, just you versus physics. As your body enters the atmosphere from orbit, you'd immediately face catastrophic conditions that human biology simply wasn't designed to withstand. Within seconds of hitting the upper atmosphere, your body would experience extreme G-forces as air resistance begins to slow your descent. These forces would quickly exceed 100 Gs, while fighter pilots train extensively to handle just 9 Gs with special compression suits. You'd be experiencing forces over 10 times greater. At 100 Gs, your blood would be violently forced away from your brain and into your extremities. Your organs would tear away from their connective tissues, and you'd lose consciousness almost instantly, a small mercy considering what follows. As you continue your descent, friction with the atmosphere creates temperatures exceeding 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt aluminum. Your skin would suffer catastrophic burns before you could even register pain. By the time you reach the lower atmosphere, much of your external tissue would be charred beyond recognition. As the searing heat subsides, another deadly challenge awaits. You'd still be hurtling toward the ground at terminal velocity, approximately 120 miles per hour. When you finally make contact with the surface, your body would experience an impact force of over 12,000 newtons. This sudden deceleration would shatter every bone in your body simultaneously. Your internal organs would continue moving forward due to inertia, rupturing against your now shattered ribcage. Your skeleton would collapse, your muscles would tear from their attachment points, and your brain would slam against the inside of your skull with such force that it would be instantly pulverized. The entire process from impact to death would take less than 1/10 of a second. Master Chief survives these drops thanks to his reinforced skeletal structure, the MJOLNIR Armor's advanced shock absorption systems, and energy shields that dissipate both heat and impact forces. His augmented musculature helps brace his internal organs against sudden deceleration. His entire body has been redesigned specifically to withstand conditions that would be instantly fatal to an unmodified human. For context, even the most impressive real-world high-altitude jumps pale in comparison. Felix Baumgartner's famous Red Bull Stratos jump required years of specialized training, a pressurized suit, and an elaborate oxygen system. And he jumped from 24 miles up, not from actual orbit. His descent was carefully controlled with a specialized parachute system. Master Chief is essentially falling from space without a parachute and walking away unscathed. The physics of this feat are so far beyond human capability that it might as well be magic to normal humans. The combined effects of atmospheric entry, terminal velocity, and impact create a trinity of deadly forces that would reduce an unaugmented person to something resembling a dropped watermelon. Even with today's most advanced technology, there's no way to protect a normal human body from the forces involved in an orbital drop. The heat shields used on spacecraft were designed to protect machines, not biological entities. While those craft gradually slow their descent using complex systems, Master Chief essentially falls like a rock and absorbs the impact through his enhanced body and armor. Master Chief's impressive arsenal of superhuman abilities extends far beyond just surviving high-impact falls. Imagine trying to flip a car with your bare hands. Now triple that weight. Every time you casually press a button to flip a Warthog in Halo, you're witnessing a feat that would literally tear your body apart. The M12 Warthog weighs approximately 3 tons. That's 6,000 pounds of military hardware that Master Chief tosses around like it's nothing more than a toy car. To put this in perspective, even the strongest humans on Earth can barely deadlift 1,100 pounds, and that's with years of specialized training and perfect form. When Master Chief flips a Warthog, he's generating forces that exceed 12,000 pounds. This is physically impossible for an unaugmented human to achieve. Your muscles have fundamental physical limitations, generating only about 30 to 40 newtons of force per square centimeter of cross-sectional area. The mathematics of human physiology make the outcome brutally clear. Attempting to flip something as heavy as a Warthog would cause your muscles to completely detach from your skeleton. Picture that moment in Halo when you casually right an overturned vehicle after a crash. For you, that same action would result in your biceps and back muscles simultaneously tearing away from their attachment points on your bones. We're talking about catastrophic muscle failure resulting in permanent disability. Your body simply isn't designed to handle the extreme forces that Master Chief routinely generates. This impossible strength extends to combat scenarios as well. Remember that satisfying melee attack that sends an elite flying backward? A normal human attempting one of these signature punches would experience devastating recoil forces traveling back through their arm. Each impact would likely fracture your wrist, dislocate your shoulder, and potentially shatter the bones in your hand, all from a single punch. The physical limitations become even more apparent when handling Spartan weapons. The M6D Magnum fires .50 caliber rounds with recoil forces strong enough to break an untrained shooter's wrist with each pull of the trigger. What Master Chief handles with ease would send you to the emergency room after just one shot, assuming you could even lift some of the heavier weapons in his arsenal. Your unaugmented body would fail you in combat beyond just strength limitations. Those lightning-fast reflexes that allow Master Chief to dodge incoming plasma fire? Your neurological system lacks the processing speed to react in milliseconds. Your muscles can't contract with the same explosive force, and your tendons would strain and tear under the sudden stresses of combat maneuvers. The gulf between human capability and Spartan performance stems from biological augmentations that fundamentally transform physiology. His muscles aren't merely stronger, they're structurally different, allowing him to generate forces impossible with normal human physiology. His skeletal system has been reinforced to withstand the incredible pressures his enhanced muscles place upon it. During a typical gameplay session, you might flip several Warthogs, punch through dozens of enemies, and absorb impacts that would pulverize normal human tissue, all without giving it a second thought. The ease of these in-game actions masks their profound biological impossibility for an unaugmented human. Each routine action would result in catastrophic physical trauma in reality. Even limiting ourselves to considering just the upper body strength required for Spartan combat, the numbers don't add up for human capability. The forces required to manipulate Covenant technology, breach reinforced structures, or carry the standard loadout of weapons would overwhelm human musculature. Your body would fail not through lack of courage or will, but through the simple mechanical limitations of unaugmented human tissue.
Mine is just beginning.
After examining all the evidence, the verdict is undeniable. The Spartan-II program created something beyond human. These weren't simple enhancements. They fundamentally rewrote what it means to be human. The genetic augmentation, cybernetic implants, and grueling physical conditioning transformed John 117 into a being that can withstand forces that would instantly kill any of us. Our bodies would crumble under the armor's weight, be pulverized by orbital falls, and shatter from Covenant weapon recoil. Each impossible feat builds upon the last, highlighting an evolutionary leap nature never intended. When you pick up that controller, you're experiencing the scientific reality behind Master Chief's myth, a transformation that bridges human limitation with superhuman possibility.